Hi, Namaste, Vanakkam, Adab. Myself Sarika Krishna. Welcome back to my channel Sarika Blends. Hello guys, in our previous video we discussed about AutoCAD classes which cover topics like understanding screen, understanding toolbars, shortcuts and setting options. If anyone missed out, you can check and click in the link in the description box below, so that you can have, if you have any doubts, you can comment me in the comment section even. Okay guys, then let's start with the second day class. Begin on interface.
Here main trick to learn AutoCAD is to focus on command bar and sub-options. Command bar, where the tool will be commanded by using shortcuts, and sub-options, which are available only for some tools. Let's check on each toolbar in detail. Firstly, draw toolbar. Pre-explanation, here I am dragging toolbar onto the sheet so that it's easy to focus. In these tools available like line, rectangle, circle, arc, etc. Firstly, line. It creates a straight line segments in a line object that can be edited separately. Each segment can be edited separately. I will show you here. Or we can use shortcut L enter even. Make sure on using every tool shortcut. Check on command panel whether it is applied or not and what it is asking for exactly to do next. Now I am giving L enter. Here we can check it's asking to specify first point. Okay, fine. I am selecting on screen. Then if you see here, my line is not locked in a particular direction, so I am selecting F8 to make it straight. Now it's okay. Now I am giving some random points 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now select. If you see here, each line is an individual segment, but two at a time with joint can be edited in case of angular situations. And repeat the same thing by using measurement. For measurement, we need to follow the unit setup, which can be converted to feet and inches, or meters or millimeters. Here I am using random value, some 5 okay. L enter, starting point, giving my value 5 enter. That's it. If you want to continue the same further, you can give some other value or you can move with the same value. Till now this line command is done. Our next tool is polyline. Here it is. Shortcut is PL enter. It creates a 2D polyline with a connected sequence of segments created as a single planar object. If you use in a command bar into asking, it will ask for specification point. Then point. I'm giving here 1 point. If you check here we have some sub options: arc, half width, length, undo, width and arc. To activate any sub option in some tool, we can use the highlighted letter which is marked in blue. That means some with highlighted letters, or we can use direct. You can click directly on that to activate that. If you check on arc, again sub options. In this angle, center, close, direction, half width, line, radius, and second point, undo, etc. That's it. If you want to activate anything, you can you just directly click on that. Next tool is circle. C enter. Here it's asking to specify center point for circle. In this also we have some sub options: 3P, 2P and TTR. 3P is nothing but 3 points. 2P is nothing but 2 points. With the help of the 3 or 2, we can make a circle. And TTR, last one, is tan radius. That means with the help of 2 tangent points and a radius value, we can create a circle. That's it. And next tool is arc. Arc can be done with the help of 3 points. In these 3 points also we have so many options in a jumbled form. Like here you can see, first thing 3 point, start, center, end, start, center, length, start, end, angle, etc. As per your requirement, you can choose option to draft. And our next tool is rectangle. Creates a rectangular polyline. We can also give an XY formula, that is at the rate of x comma y, the values. Some at the rate of, suppose I want square, at the rate of 5 comma 5. That's it. Enter. No need to give the two separate line with separate line kind of thing. Here we can directly use rectangle by using this at the rate axis. And next one is, here we have sub options like chamfer, elevation, fillet, thickness and width. Chamfer. Chamfer is cutting edges at the corner, elevation for 3D, and fillet, rounded edges at the corner, thickness at the rate of 3D. Like at the rate of 3D in the sense we can learn these two options in 3D. And width is width of the rectangle. That's it. And next tool is ellipse. Enter can create by using specified center point. In this, sub options are arc and center. With this help we can create even. That means with the help of arc point or center point we can make an ellipse. And our next tool is hatch, which fills an enclosed area or selected objects with a hatch pattern or fill. In this, if we select on gradient fills an enclosed area or selected objects with a gradient fill. Hatch is like with a pattern fill, gradient is like color fill with two options, shaded options. And next one is boundary. It creates a region or polyline from an enclosed area. And next, if you check on the side map, here we have some more tools, but few used for 3D. Most used tools I already explained in the earlier. And next toolbar here is modify toolbar. We done with our drafting toolbar. Now we are coming to the modify toolbar. Let's check into this. First tool here is move. Enter to move objects in a specified distance or specified direction. Our next tool is copy, for copying objects as specified distance in a specified direction. Next tool is stretch, can stretch inside or outside. That means adding or decreasing measurement on hold with a reference points. Rotate, rotating objects with base point in particular angle. And mirror, creates a mirror or copy of selected objects. And scale, here the scale, enlarges or reduces selected objects, keeping the proportions of the object the same after scaling. Next one is trim. Trim objects to meet the edges of other objects, that is perpendicular or connecting horizontal and vertical or angular. And next one is fillet. In this trim we have one more option called as extend to meet the edges of another object. This is also helpful. And next tool is fillet, rounding the edges. And fillet options are chamfer and blend curves. Chamfer you already seen in this rectangle, same kind of thing here also. And next tool is array. AR is the shortcut. Which distributes object copies into a combination of rows, columns and parallels. In this sub option, path array evenly distributes objects copies, path are and proportion of a path. And next is polar array, distributing copies in circular pattern with help of center point. And next tool is erase, removes objects from drawing. And next one is explode, breaks compound object to component objects. And next one is offset. It's an important tool actually, creates a concentric duplicates of arcs, circles, parallel lines and curves. If you check on down mark here, these are editing tools. We done with our modify toolbar. Next is dimension toolbar. Here you can select this we can set from annotate option. It creates a multiple types of dimensions within a single command. In these types, linear to create a linear dimension. Next is quick dimension, creates a series of dimensions. Continuous, creates a dimension that actually continue to the familiar one, singular one, form of extension line. Here is a down mark, we have few more options. Text justification in left, right, center, etc. And shortcuts here are DL enter for dimension linear, DIL enter for dimension angular, and D enter for dimension settings. That can be explained in the next video. And our next toolbar is layers, LA enter, which provides a choice of layers and layer settings defined in a drawing to make current. And here we have layer properties event, which manages layers and layer properties. In this option we have three parts. First is on, next freeze and lock. To switch on the layer, we can use the first thing, this bulb kind of symbol, and second one is freeze, which is nothing but freezing the layer and hiding the option, and last one is lock, completely locking the layer. And our final toolbar is properties one. Here it is with three options. One is object color, can change line weight, and last one is line type. Line weight is nothing but thickness, object color is nothing but color, we can give it from a palette, and line types like dotted, track, etc. That's it. Toolbars, we done with our toolbars. For clear practical exercise, you can check the next video. It will be more easy for you to guys.
That's it guys for today. Hope you guys followed the class. If you have any doubts, you can comment me in the comment section below. I'll definitely get back. Okay then. Meet you guys in the next class. Until then, bye bye.